Welcome back to Very Unorthoblocks Problems. So you know that super common situation where you're just about to release your episode 87, which very much focuses around a build on the server. So you log onto the server to get a screenshot of said build on the server, and then you fly over to the said build on the said server, and the said build is not on the server anymore. It is gone. It's completely vanished. Yeah, it happens once a week. Hello-dee doody there, my name is JampottBong, and welcome back to another episode of Unorthoblocks Season 3! This is episode 93, and you may notice, if you notice things today, my zoom is slower. Why is my zoom slower? You're admittedly probably not asking. Well, dearest viewer, today is a day. And when saying it must be slow. Now, we all have days sometimes, don't we? Mostly villagers have days, but also confused people like me have days. Today's no exception. As you can probably guess from the skin, yeah, it's a mystery-based episode. That's the inside of my leg. That can stay a mystery. Okay, this goddamn mystery base is still developing and still driving me consistently insane. It's driving a lot of people insane. It's driving a lot of the server insane at this point. Look, I even used the ETF mod to give myself an eye twitch. Aren't I genius? It's accurate. Sherlock Jam is reaching the end of his very limited patience with this one. See, my hat fell off. My detective hat literally fell off. How am I a good Sherlock if you can see my logs? Put this back on. Don't ask why my magnifying glass emits light. It's not a retextured torch. But to address the base that's no longer in the room, yeah, it's gone. It's literally gone. It's not here anymore. There's no trace it ever existed apart from the 2 episodes I made. When I tell you the server was flabbergasted, I tell you the server was, in fact, flabbergasted. To catch you up to speed if you still don't know, very brief recap, the briefest recap that's ever briefed recaps. Base shows up. We have no idea who built it. Base keeps changing. We start to get very suspicious. Base starts dropping cryptic clues. We start going insane. Base disappears. Base disappears. Now, if I'm to speak like one of those cool kids, this is not very based. It's just gone. So I was just, yeah, taking the thumbnail screenshot for my last episode about the mystery base, episode 87. I flew over here expecting it to be here. I saw it on the horizon as I flew in. Then Bobby did its thing. Dang it, Bobby. And poof, before my very eyeballs, the base disappeared. You know, it just ran away. Just pieced out into the shadow realm, leaving a cat. And let me tell you, I was questioning if I dreamt this whole thing, because the mystery base builders, of which we know there are 2, clearly, like, removed it, right? And the effort they went into to restore what's clearly the previous terrain. Like, look, things were clearly bone mealed, there were trees put back. There's no trace it existed. You know, if you were just flying here, you'd think there was never a mystery base. But Mr. Torch, even the "it wasn't me" sign that Amelia built is gone. So we all screamed in a VC for a bit and pointed fingers relentlessly before we did actual thinking. Unorthoblocks members think, confirmed, canon. Now the thinkages decided, you know, it's very likely it's just completely gone, or it could have been moved somewhere. So the hunt was on. Where is the mystery base? I was flying around the server, looking in all the places, absolutely buying out the rocket shop even though it's free, and seemingly getting nowhere. And then it was in the most unexpected of places that I found a mystery base. Yeah, a mystery base. Strap in. So do you know Noodle World? Yeah, I made 1 video on it. Pale Pears has made some bangers too. It's essentially his friend's server, where the world is generated in giant noodles and loads of silly things happen. And I was just on it one night with Pears, Jay, and our noodle friend Pumpkin Casey, and we were playing Alter Count air hockey, as you do, you know, classic sport.
Go.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, it just missed!
Ah! When I saw something on the horizon that flabbergasted me even more than anything yet. Just roll the clip, Jam. I'd like to point something else out. I've just noticed something in the distance.
What?
What?
What did you notice? What did you notice?
Mystery base.
What?
What?
Wait, no.
Do you not
Surely
see
you're
it?
seeing things. Surely you're seeing things.
No. Don't gaslight me. The mystery... I don't... Is this a Bobby error?
Casey, don't worry.
This may be a Bobby error, right?
Probably. I don't think it's on here.
I think you're seeing things.
I think it's gotta be an issue with Bob. Like, that's weird.
Well, I think I know who built the mystery base.
Wait, who?
Who?
Wait, could you tell me? Because I think it's Ionis.
I think it's Ion. Yeah.
Why is it right here on Noodle World?
What do you mean, Jam?
I have screenshots where I'm pointing at over there.
That big noodle?
Let's go over there. I'm getting closer. By now, Bobby would have unbobbied it.
I don't know. It's still here? Where?
Right here.
Over here? Wait.
Right here.
Right where?
I'm touching it right now.
Huh? Jam, you're hitting the air.
You guys.
Wait, I wonder if the items are there. Wait.
Probably toast. Probably toast.
I swear.
Oh yeah, it's probably toast. It's probably toast.
If you've gone to the dedication of putting me, you. Oh my
Wait,
god.
even the waystone's here. Even the waystone's here.
What? How did you get
have
those
head
heads
drops
on
on.
Noodlewood? Hold on. Right.
What does it say?
It's just called Player Head. It hasn't got a name. Wait, we don't have Player Head drops on Noodle World, so.
Yeah, we don't have player head drops.
This is called J.A. Donuts head.
Silly little Billy's
I like
head.
how
And
his
it's
gasp sound is just a goose hunt.
How did you get a Billy head of like an old Billy head? Even the music disc has no MBT to it. It has no name.
What?
Can you put it in the? Wait. Oh, there's no jukebox here. Wait.
There's even lions.
You use that diamond to make a jukebox.
How did you get custom model data on Noodle World?
What do you mean?
I have the Unorthoblocks pack client side, so I see these as lions. But that means you will have had to apply the custom model to
Really?
it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What's going on?
What is going on?
Take me back to Unorthoblocks. There's no place
so
like
nice.
home. Actually, there is, because now there's two of this home. Oh no.
I wanted to be clear, we genuinely did not build the mystery base.
Okay, I believe that much. It's even got the MB on the back.
Oh, crazy.
But if we got the schematics of it, who removed it?
Yeah, wait, who removed it?
So yeah, mystery base on Noodle World. Now, the conclusion I managed to come to when I'd finally stopped making weird noises was that I don't think this is at all connected to the main mystery base on the Unorthoblocks server. I think the do-badders were just having a bit of fun. Yay, fun. Because they seemed pretty adamant that it wasn't them. Mystery base appearing on Noodle World was crazy, but I do think it was just a prank. Because they knew I was going to be coming for the alt tennis, so you know, why not troll the heck out of Jam? People love trolling the heck out of Jam. Including Jam. Seriously though, the effort that went into that. Props to the do-badders, they did bad. It's good to live up to your name, though I'm still yet to bong a jam pot, whatever that entails. Now, our story doesn't end here. No, a lot could happen in the 2 weeks since I made that episode, because lo and beholdy, the mystery base was eventually located by yours truly on Unorthoblocks. And if we look at my mappity map here, this is Spawn, then down here is a previous location of the mystery base, and then northeast of Spawn, in this mesa, is the new location of the mystery base. So let's go over there and have a look. I was delighted when I did manage to find it. Turns out it's not too far from Spawn. Off we go to scream at a Minecraft build. What a biome change from its previous location. But here it is. Do you recognize this familiar sight? Magenta cube of death and everything. All meticulously recreated over here. Even the random wool block that was out front. Attention to detail, people. The mystery base builders are concerningly genius. I also just want to quickly point out how suspicious it is. It's just across the way from Flezzy's Schlop factory. Flezzy! So here it is, mystery base. You know, pretty much the same thing. However, there were differences. There were quite a lot of differences in the end. We'll start simple. There are more player heads. Easy answer. Wandering trader, I assume. I mean, there's a nano head here, so if he logged on, miracle. The chests are pretty much the same. Oh, shockers. I think these are build supplies from the mystery base. This is the same, so is this. Oh, 2 waystones now. Wait, no, that's actually interesting. I had one before. Okay, how did I not notice that? The diamond still doesn't have a name, but fascinatingly, in the furnace, there's a book. Are you ready to find out the answers to everything about the mystery base? This book holds so much truths that I wish I discovered sooner. Okay, here we go. It was us. Yeah. The book literally just says, it was us. So helpful, thank you very much. Us is a fantastic writer and a good builder. Mushrooms, we'll get to what those are later, because that's a whole thing. The birch sign from the previous location also changed. It says, whoops, moved it. We turned off our mipmaps while doing this too. If you know me and my mipmap history, yeah, it's quite clear this is another jam troll. Also, it was noticed on the back, it says MB. Plus H. Winky face. They really have the audacity to do a winky face, do they? Most importantly, MB. I guess mystery base. Plus H. Who is H? Now, when I noticed that a few days ago, those of us there at the time did a little skim of the Unorthoblocks roster. The only H person is hidden cryptid, but also no one calls him hidden anyway. So would it be him? Okay, let's address the lectern in the... outside. It's poetry. Except I'm gonna call this etry, because it's not quite poetry, but it's certainly halfway there. So I'm going to do my best poetry voice and read this out. Why must it there? I exclaim, say. No answer yet as why it there. In the light of envy bring us a why. I exclaim, I say, why must it there? Why shan't thy? In colours bold where they lay high, I exclaim, say, thrice I won't, thrice I might, to seek yonder place, answer why must it there? Malcolm Blaw, 1754. Respectfully. So it looks to me like someone trying to speak Old English. I mean, it's certainly English. Someone's clearly written a poem. Now, our first thoughts were, it must be Gertie, because she owns a poetry, which is a shop where you can pay in poems. But also, Gertie would probably include a real poem. And I did some Googling, and this is not a real poem. It was also pointed out this would definitely not be a poem from 1754. Malcolm Blaw. Is he a real guy? Is Malcolm Blaw a real guy? No. I googled him. No results for anyone called Malcolm Blaw. Like, genuinely, I found so many Malcolms, so many Blaws, but there was just no Malcolm Blaw. He's not real. Unless it's like a pen name or something. You know, maybe an Unorthoblocks member is actually called Malcolm Blaw. In which case, brilliant name, but I don't know. Also, though, MB, Malcolm Blaw. MB. Mystery base, Malcolm Blaw. If you can spell, you will know those are the same initials. So that's interesting. But it doesn't end there. Oh no, no. Because there's now a clue of the week. Yeah. So current mystery base clue of the week is both MB builders are edible. It's a different emoticon every time. This wasn't the first clue of the week though. This just took over a week to get to filming. The previous clue was quite a big one, kind of, I guess. And it was, both mystery base builders have 3 pixel arms. Yep, I know you're looking at my arms right now. They're 3 pixels. I plead the 5th. But that did narrow down the server slightly. Turns out an awful lot of us, over half of the server, have 3 pixel arms. We're all so slim, I'm concerned. I don't think we're eating well. So that narrowed it down a bit. And then the next week, even though I think it was more than a week, both mystery base builders are edible. Now this narrowed it down even more. Here's a Venn diagram I made to piece together who's edible and slim. Also, if you want more fancy graphics and stuff I made for this, here's a timeline. Do what you want with that. Also, it was pointed out a couple times, and it did not fail to cross my thoughts. Both of these can kind of easily be non-clues. Like, yeah, 3 pixel arms, but like, any old person can put on a 3 pixel skin while building the mystery base and then say they have 3 pixel arms. Now, how do we know that this wasn't Jay and Pears, who both have 4 pixel arms, making their skin slim, moving the mystery base, and then making their skins wide again? And also, edible. You see, your definition of edible kind of varies based on your confidence. You know, I get it. Jay's a donut. He's edible, but who's to say Loon isn't also edible if you want a weird choice of Christmas dinner centerpiece? Who's to say that anyone isn't edible? Also, I will say, I don't like that I'm narrowed down into the 3 people in the Venn diagram. Not sure how I'm meant to feel about that. Also, don't forget we know this is more than one person, so whomst! It only gets more and more confusing. Currently, I honestly think it could be the 2 ducks, Billy and Flezzy, because they're known cannibals, you know, they constantly talk about liking duck. And they are ducks. Flezzy has 3 pixel arms, Billy has some skins with 3 pixel arms. I should know, I made most of his skins. But it's just so confusing at this point. We're just gonna need to wait for someone to confess, I think. But my worry is someone will confess genuinely and no one will believe them. At this point, so many people have just been like, oh yeah, it was me, as a joke. Will we ever truly know who built the mystery base? Anyway, that got deep suddenly. We're gonna get some more rockets and we'll look at the final point of mysteryness today, before the end of the episode. Whee! Ow. Okay. Mushrooms. Mushroom. Yes, this is indeed a mushroom growing in the pond in the middle of spawn. It's a normal mushroom that's either been grown or built manually. There's a ladder in it, on it says home sweet home, and there's a bed and a crafting table, so by Minecraft logic it's a home. A few of us were hanging out in a VC one day and we just noticed this. We were a bit confused, but kind of moved on with our day. And then a second mushroom was noticed, on top of Ionis's bridge. More or less the same thing, except this one said, nice view, though customer service is lacking. And look at that, another mushroom on the hand of Debbie, who is Sunny's big statue. Random sign to make you smile. You're right, the sign did make me sign. Is that a misspelling or a pun? Now, of course, the initial big burning question was, is this connected to the mystery base? Did the mystery base builders build some mushrooms, or did someone feel inspired and attempt to do the same thing as a mystery base? Well, it was then that a pattern was noticed. Look at this map and look for dots of red. Dunk, dunk, dunk. there's a line, but it doesn't stop there. There's a mushroom over here at the flower fields. Quite a tall one. It says, watch out, there's a lion down there somewhere. And what do you know, there's a lion down there somewhere. And that mushroom is facing in the direction of the mushroom we just saw at Sunny's garden. And the one at Sunny's garden is pointing in the direction of the one on Iondas's bridge. The one on Iondas's bridge is pointing at the one in spawn. And the one at spawn is pointing east. So let's fly east. And wow, would you use your eyes to look at that? Another mushroom east of that one. This is interesting. This is at Bex's base, which is this little jungle hideout here. Maybe, just maybe, this mushroom points towards another mushroom. Oh my god, guys. Yes, just yes, this mushroom points towards another mushroom. There's one on Omelette's roof. Right here on his roof. It looks like a funny wart. Your ruins are looking a bit moldy. Might be time to clean. And if you look at the ocean, separating where we are and the place we've just been, and literally what we saw earlier, it's a trail ending at the mystery base. And there we are, a mushroom at the mystery base. This one has a lot of writing in it, so I hope I can read today. Home sweet home. Found some, so I moved in. Fungus growing for a minute to on your roof rest my eyes. Eh? Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Found some fungus growing on your roof, so I moved in for a minute to rest my eyes. Right, as far as I know, this is where the mushrooms end. So it's a trail leading from the flower fields all the way to a mystery base. Now, I'm yet to find one further back from the flower fields. The flower fields were built by me, Shotgun, and Amelia. 3 people I definitely don't think it was. So the question is, maybe there's another one somewhere around here. The bases that's nearby are Amelia, don't think it's her. Sunny, unlikely. Plasma, also unlikely. And Billy, also Gertie and Dak. There's a lot of people in this area. Oh, and Jay, and Shotgun, and there's so many people in this area. I think most likely contender is probably Billy. This kind of just seems like a Billy thing to do, you know? Like home sweet home, moved in for the night, rest my eye. He's no stranger to opening hotels on the Unorthoblocks server, so it kind of fits. Just seems like a silly thing to do, you know? Now, I still don't think the mushrooms are connected to the mystery base. I don't think they're the same person, but also we will notice cherry sign. But that could also just be that it's a very nice sign variant, which is true. Now, also, as a reminder, Plasma does have his task game at the moment, which will give Unorthoblocks members silly tasks to do for content. So anything like that could literally be from his task generator. Anyway, I'm going to land on this tiny rectangular island to end the episode. Toodle pip!